And so in the context of nature-based removal, and is the challenge is there's a really limited supply of high quality removal. And part of that is that, and part of the challenge is it's hard to find the good supply because we don't have the structure to weed through it. We have a growing team of people who are working full time to try to sort out, what is the best quality. I'm incredibly impressed by the rigor that our team works at. Most of the carbon in nature supply out there is avoided emissions offsets, not carbon removal. And so even just that one lens, we have constrained our purchases to carbon removal. And so doing that first lens is actually sometimes difficult in itself, because people present it, even though we ask for removal in this joint context, and then they're making the case that part of it is removal, and then you have to assess which one is removal. And so there's that component. But of course, some of the big issues there are questions of, permanence, leakage, additionality. And so these are the sort of the big items there. And we are increasingly, and I certainly am, a big believer in this, of really needing to recognize that you can't rely on investing in nature as permanent. And so when we think of our investments, we have a certain percentage that's, reliable, permanent, reliable, medium, and potentially more shorter term, with an understanding that we will be shifting and to a bigger percentage of that reliable permanent as supply increases, and a recognition that we need to deal with the reality that some of the temporary storage, for example, in forests, is more temporary, and how do we deal with that? And I just want to say one other thing about that is that, because we're also looking at this, how do we integrate this in the context of thinking about it together with biodiversity? The idea nature has to be part of this solution for climate. It provides carbon removal, it provides carbon, there's this carbon storage there, it's critical for resilience. And if we don't think about this holistically, and we don't think it as a core part of the solution, we will be in trouble across the board. So I don't think these questions, I fear that these questions about the challenges of investing in nature for climate solutions being a greenwashing could push us away from investing in nature, which is really bad road to go down. And so I'm really working with our team and researchers around the world to say, let's figure out a way that characterizes nature's contributions to climate solutions effectively, rather than trying to put it in a box and have it meet standards that it just can never meet.